What's going on? We got De Bello Gallico, book 5, chapter 34. Alright, we're in the midst of fighting, and the Romans just got in their orb formation. Alright, so, but a concilium, a plan was not lacking for the barbarians. Nam duces eorum, for eorum, their duces, their leaders, user ordered. And then the pronunciare is an active infinitive here. In some texts, they show it as a passive infinitive. But we're going to go active because that's what it is here. For their leaders ordered that they announce tota ake on the whole battle line. And this is going into an indirect command, and it's a -1. So right here, after you see Nusu Nomine, Ali decides to go away. That not anyone not leave disceteret, not leave from the place. And then we go into some indirect statement. So actually, I need to draw this to over here. And then we got some indirect statement happening here. Alright, sweet. That, and we need to go to the quaecumque first, because that's going to be our subject. That whatever Romani reliquisset, whatever the Romans had left behind, essay was, alright, Elorum is going to be there, Prida Loot, and Risserard was reserved Illies for them. Alright, so basically finders keepers. So stay on the line so you got dibs on, first thing. It's like being, at the front of the line for an egg hunt. Then they thought that omnia, all things, posita esse had been placed in victory. So they needed to win this. Erant, they were pares equal. And then you've got correlatives, but ablative of respect or specification. This is gerund, objective genitive. Okay, they were equal both in virtue, courage, and in the eagerness, pugnandi, of fighting. Alright, and so if you remember, so the Romans look, you know, like they're a hot mess, and then the barbarians get excited about this, and, you know, they smell blood in the water, and so they're ready to pounce. Nostri, our men. Tametsi, although, and this isn't good, Disturbanta, although they were being deserted, and that's a big shot right there by their leader and by fortune. Nevertheless, they were placing omnem spem, all hope, salutis of safety, and virtue and courage, and quotiens, I was gonna go with Banner, but as often as. Alright, quite cohorts. Each cohort. Alright, Procura had advanced. Alright, Magnus Numerous hosting. A great number. Of enemies. Kareba fell. Abe Aparta from that part. Alright, and then Bray rule again with this situation having been observed. Ambiorix orders a pronunciare, and we've got the I on the end of this one. Orders it be announced. And we got some indirect command happening. That Kanikiant, they throw their weapons at a distance. Their weapons, their spears. Procol at a distance. And no, not advance Proprius further. Imperative adverb. And so this means that the Romans, if they want to do anything, they actually have to be vulnerable and take the chances. And in quam partem, and into which part the Romans made impetum an attack. Alright, don't understand the huge gap there, but whatever. Alright, they yield, meaning they give a little bit. And then a little side note. And this is going to be weird. So nihil, nothing. Was able to be harmed, AEs to them, from the lightness of their armor, and daily training. And one last indirect command, that in Sequitur's opponent, that they pursue Alright, and these are going together. You've got a present active participle here. The ones, and this is going to essentially be retreating. The ones recovering themselves back odd signa to their signs. And so with that, so the Romans would go make an attack, and then, you know, the barbarians would back up a little bit, because you can only go so far without being completely vulnerable. And so then once the Romans were, you know, making their way back to Sinners, then the barbarians would attack. And so at some point something's got to give, and we'll find out, you know, what gives, and if the Romans successfully escape this